Hello everyone, my name is Nguyên. I'm 15 years old, and today I'd like to talk about the topics of should students be allowed to use mobile phones at school? Recently, 89% of students, particularly middle school and high school students, use mobile phones at school. However, this is very concerning because not every student knows how to use his or her mobile phones effectively to make it become a helpful learning tool. Instead, mobile phones can be big distractions, an addiction, and bring on health consequences if we're using it too much. Now, for me, I'm a high school student. I have lots of friends whose parents let them use mobile phones at school. And through my own observation, I decided to say no, students should not use mobile phones at school because of the following reasons. First of all, phones are great distractions. Observing my own environment where most of my peers use phones at school, I can see that most of them have a really hard time concentrating on boring schoolwork while their mobile phones in their pockets tempting them to texting a bit or peeking out on social media like Facebook or Instagram or even playing games. Imagine you're concentrating really hard on what the teacher is saying, but your desk mate wouldn't even care and just keep on surfing Facebook or play PUBG, for example. This ain't right. This shows disrespect to the teacher, and the rest of the class will also be affected too if you got busted. In addition, phones give students the access to information and the ability to take pictures. So, cheating while taking a test is pretty understandable. This can lead to him or her having a poor understanding of the learning material in the future. He or she would depend on their phone as cheating tools. And this is very unfair to the other students who work really hard to do well on their exams. And besides that, as we all know, spending way too much time on mobile phones can bring on some health issues, both physically and mentally, such as short-sighted, and other optical disorder or symptoms like dry eyes or sore eyes, neck and back problem from bending over your phone too much, stress injuries in your fingers, particularly your thumb, sleeping problems because the light emitted from the screen interfere with the sleep cycle in your brain. And there's other mental consequences including reduced attention span, poor behavior, irritability. It is also believed that the electronic waves from the mobile phones can affect your brain heavily, especially students in the age of puberty. In the aspects of social skills, if they spend too much time sticking their eyes onto those tiny screens, there will be no time left for social communication, outdoor activities, or real-life contact. As a consequence, the students are more likely to be in virtual living and are unable to develop their necessary social skills. However, mobile phones aren't born to be bad at all. In fact, they're great learning tools with a wide range of educational apps providing more information for the students. Using smartphone effectively can help improve good study habits like time management or organization skill. This is very necessary because as we, the students at the high-tech era, where technology is all around us to help us study more effectively and make our classroom less boring and more interesting with interactive activities. Also, phones are means of communication. The children can get contact to their parents and vice versa. The parents can keep track of their children whenever needed. In conclusion, mobile phones aren't bad at essence. Then, why do all of those disadvantages come from? Well, I think it comes from the student's self-discipline. Students at this age are not yet be able to control themselves from the tempting cell phones. So, does that mean that we should prohibit smartphones completely? No, not really. Using smartphone effectively and moderately can help a lot because after all, smartphones are invented to help us and improve our life, right? But despite all of the benefits, I still think the student should not use mobile phones at school because the disadvantages still outweigh the advantages. Instead, they should change type of phone from smartphones into the old basic cell phone, which only helps you to communicate. No games, no social media, nothing can distract you from your schoolwork. So that's the end of my presentation. I hope you like it. Bye!